back, ladies and gentlemen. This is AhTravesty playing some Pillars of Eternity. Alright, we're still here in Harsong. We pretty much explored the whole town, except for this place right here in front of us. This is going to lead us to the Celestial Sapling. Apparently it's up in the trees here somewhere. So we're going to ride this little cart here going up to the tree and see what's going on up there. Let's go. Alright. Looks like they got an ogre guard here.
You see a problem? I throw it over the side.
The Celestial Sapling. Yeah, we're definitely up in the trees. Doesn't look too big. Let's go take a look around. Some more deer woodens. And hunters and tribesmen. Who's this? Frightened villager. Let's talk to this guy. Goodbye passage to the Republics, maybe. This man looks up sharply as you approach, eyes going wide. You're the one he's looking for. You killed Lord Raedric. What if I did? No, you don't understand. It didn't work. I'm one of the guards at the keep. Was one of the guards. He killed most of them. The ones you didn't. Kolsch. He didn't last very long. Nothing but empty air, him. Nice enough to work for, I mean. Much nicer. But that didn't help him when Raedric came back. Gods, the screaming. His eyes. It was like he was burning inside. He says he's come back to lead us, like before. Says he's going to kill you for what you've done. I told him I'd find you, give you his challenge. Do it all honorable, that sort of thing. He let me go, and I kept on running, far as my coin could let me. Funny, me running into you anyhow. I suppose you have some kind of trap waiting for me back there? Who, me? And the poor fools Raedric threw off the ramparts? I haven't got a thing to do with him. I'm begging your pardon, but I'd rather keep as far from you as I can manage. Just going to sit here and drink until I don't remember a thing. I wish you all the luck in the world, friend. There's something awful in that cape, howling after your blood. Return to Raedric's hold and find your challenger. Damn. Okay, I guess we need to go back over that way. Alright, who's this? Valian woman. These guys know anything? The deer wouldn't serve better drinks, but the Glanfathans build taverns I actually want to visit. And another ogre. Eleutherion, haggard shoes.
Hail and well met.
A middle-aged elven man stands behind the counter of the inn. He has a warm, open face and smiles pleasantly in greeting as you approach. Welcome, welcome. I'm always glad to see a new face. Take a seat where you like, my friend. It seems to me you've walked a long road. All are welcome here, and those with interesting stories most welcome of all. Alright, let's see what you have for sale. Of course, we offer meals and some supplies. Have a look. Alright, what the hell is this? A spirit spiral. Melee damage bonus, plus 5% melee damage. And Spellbind Whisper of Treason. And he's got some food and drink. And we can get Celestial Sweet, plus 2 might, plus 2 constitution, plus 2 resolve for 200 coins. Anything else in here? Get some more adventurers. Change party members. Oh, for now we're alright. Let's see who else is in here. Who's over here? Well, let's go check out this way. Hi, monk. Oh, I bet this is for the task we gotta deal with. Let's talk to him.
Hello!
The monk massages his temples, his face buried in his palm. As you approach, he looks up. This room needs a proper door. My brothers and I rented this place that we may have some measure of privacy in this foreign land. Perhaps you could find another room here in the inn. I met another monk in robes like your own. He died of his wounds right as I found him. The monk's eyes widened. his fists curl in a crackling barrage of popping joints. Robes like ours, you say? Was he carrying anything? Did he tell you anything? Hand you anything? Please, we've been waiting for another of our order to meet us here, and if you found him... All eyes fall to the floor as the monks begin to whisper chants in unison to their fallen friend. Show him the message. He gave me this missive. Hand me that! I mean, please, this is of great importance. Breaking the seals, the monk unrolls the handwritten scroll contained within and quickly reads the message, his lips breathlessly mouthing the text. He turns to address his brothers. My brethren, the arch-martyr has sent word. At long last, we now have what we need. Thank you, stranger. Your honest soul is to be applauded. I admit I was surprised when you handed me the message. I expected the seals to be broken. The monk turns red, his face smiling for the first time. I'm glad to see common decency is not yet lost from this world. Here, your honesty must be rewarded. Alright, and we got a positive increase with Twin Elms. Task completed. What do we get out of that? Alright. We gain an item, Isla Brachia. And we got a hell of a lot of experience. Isla Brachia, what is this? A small shield. 8 deflection, plus 4 deflection. Ranged grazes reflected back at attacker. Well, we could probably give that. Yeah, let's see. Well, let's give that to Pelagina. Maybe we can give her a single-handed weapon later on or something. Alright, these guys know anything else? Thank you again for delivering the message. Now, let's see what... Let's take a look around in here. Anything in here? Nope, we got something over there, but I don't think we can get into that. Let's come back down here. And let's go check this room on this side. What does this say? The unusual stone pulses with warmth. Have a moment? I would like a word with you. Who's this guy? Gwyneth. A slender woman in dusty leathers locks eyes with you. It's good to see someone from more civilized lands around here. Her unkempt hair sprouts in wavy black tufts. Despite the fine features that sculpt her face, a cleft chin completes her boyish appearance. I'm learning firsthand the many shortcomings of Glenfathan hospitality. I can almost forgive the hostility toward outsiders, but the temperate taverns and these watered-down drinks, inexcusable. I hope I don't seem too forward, but I've heard of you. You're famed amongst dozens, and that makes us allies. And allies, well, they help each other, do they not? What help do you need? My friends have drawn some unwanted attention. Glenfathan scouts, and not just any mob of local zealots, the Fangs. The Fangs are a brutal, relentless bunch, eager to make an example of troublesome outsiders. As for why I need your help, I need someone to warn the expedition that trouble is coming, and I need someone ready to fight if it comes to that. With any luck, we'll reach my friends before the Fangs do, but if not, the Fangs have a reputation to uphold, so this might require spilling blood. Why aren't you with the rest of your friends? Why not warn them yourself? It was my turn to handle Far Patrol. I spotted the Fangs on my trek back to camp. I knew that rejoining the main group would risk leading the enemy right back to the expedition. I know the woods, and I know how to stay quiet, but I didn't want to stake my friends' lives on my ability to sneak past expert hunters like the Fangs. If they'd noticed me warning my friends, we'd have been overrun. But if they notice me and some reinforcements, like say you, well at least then we can scare them off or put up a good fight. What did your friends do to draw the attention of the Fangs? Just setting foot in Air Glanfath is a good way to offend the tribes. I don't know how they picked up our trail. I suspect one of our newer scouts didn't cover his tracks well enough. When I spotted the Fangs, they were retracing the path the expedition had taken days before. Tell me more about your expedition. I like to think we're on a mission of reclamation. It is said that our armies left behind many valuables in their nasty retreat from Air Glanfath at the end of the War of Black Trees. So, the way I see it, we're simply gathering up what our ancestors left behind. I doubt the Glanfathans agree with me on this. My expedition set out from Defiance Bay, heading directly east to cross into Glanfathan lands. I split off once we arrived at the Bale, the natural frontier between our nations. The plan was for me to keep my eyes on the Glanfathans while the main group scoured the target area. For days we eluded them, but the Fangs got wise to our presence. Your friends are trespassing. By local custom, they're criminals. You'll forgive me if I'm not sympathetic with face painters and their barbaric laws. I'm not pretending that what we're doing is noble. I just don't believe in trespassing as a crime that warrants execution. I'll help you warn the expedition. Excellent. I knew I could count on you. Assuming the Fangs didn't already get them, my friends should now be at around the Pilgrim's Trail in the Northweald. The plan was to camp along a trail leading to a temple of Hylia. Find my comrades, warn them the Fangs are coming, and help them clear out of the forest. I'll head out first on my own to see if I can't lead the Fangs astray and buy us some time. If the gods smile on us, we won't have to draw steel. Should it come to that, I'm glad you're on our side. Intercept Gwyneth's Dear Wooden expedition in the Northweald Wilderness. Alright, she say anything else? No. Alright, what's up this way? And looks like we have some heistable stuff here. We hide out back here, maybe?
Tell me.
What is it?
Let's see if we can get into the goods. Beloved Land, poems from Air Glanfath and Elementary Glanfathan. Looks like we got us some lore books.
I'll see it done.
Got a locked chest here with some Ta'andra Tara. Alright, let's see if we can get into this over here. Can we get in there without being seen? Oh. Got a little too close. Let's see if we can do this again. Let's clear off the sneak meter here a bit. And another book, Glanfathan Customs. Alright, I think that's everything in here. Well, while we're up here, I guess we can rest. We are pretty beat up.
Good day to you.
I'd like a room, please. Let's go ahead and get the Celestial Suite. Alright, all rested up. Alright, I guess nowhere to go but back down. Alright, I guess we can go back to the marketplace and handle the quest dealing with, what's her name? Alira, is it? Something like that. What was it, a task? Hard bargain. Alari, yeah. Let's go talk to her. I'll see you back in the marketplace. Alright, back in the market. Somebody named Alari. Addendum added, hard bargain. Alari has left the Heart Songs market, perhaps having learned that Renato enlisted me to pursue the Elar de Gola. I should find out where the herbalist has gone. Okay. Yeah, she was over here if I remember. What about Iwan? Let's talk to Iwan. A young girl looks about the market with a disinterested gaze. As you near, she snaps to attention and straightens her posture. Welcome, Esther Moore. Hilari's not here, so I'm running the shop while she's away. If you're looking for herbs, tinctures, oils, or ointments, then I've got everything you'll ever need. I'm looking for Hilari. Where might I find her? She lives not far from here. The girl points at the exit out to market. Climb up the stairs. At the top, there's a circle of ruins. Do you know it? It's on the north side of Hearthsong. Anyway, her house is right there. The door faces those ruins. Okay. I think I know the building she's talking about. Let's go. Alright. Yeah, up here is what she's referring to. Yeah, there was a house here that was empty that we looked in before. I'm guessing we can check in here first. Let's go in there. Yep, this must be the place. Yep, there she is right there. And Glenfathan First Blade. And some Mind Hunters and a Warrior. Let me guess, this is going to be a fight. Let's talk to her. Hilari stands tall and proud, surrounded by Glenfathan warriors that study her every move. I expected Renato to employ someone on his behalf. I'm surprised to see that it is you doing his bidding. She tilts her head to one side and blinks slowly. Does the presence of my armed entourage concern you? You were expecting a defenseless shopkeeper, am I right? Hilari raises her dye-stained hand just as one of her guards begins to lurch forward. Stillness! Give the Estermore a chance to speak. We are not dear wooden beasts. Here hospitality reigns. Envoy of the Valiant, speak the message you were sent to deliver. I want to hear about your side of the story. The first step of any sensible path. Renato did purchase from me several bushels of Allard Gola, and for it he paid a high price, but did so willingly, saying it was a bargain, right as he handed me his copper. It was after our trade that the Valiant spit his venom. Renato accused me of trickery, of fraud, claiming I delivered withered likenesses of Allard Gola, and not the genuine root. Such nerve! For in truth, he is beyond the help of Allard Gola. She holds a blue-dyed finger to the air before curling it down slowly, smiling as she does. Renato's old bow isn't firm enough for a full draw. No amount of Allard Gola will give him the spear of a young hunter. A fair deal was made, and now Renato objects, angry that his withered family plow is beyond herbal remedies. She shakes her head, her voice becoming a growl. I have never sold anyone a remedy I knew to be false. If Renato does not silence his slanderous tongue, we will do it for him. What kind of punishment do you have in mind for Renato? Renato has slandered his host, making him no longer a guest. The merchant must vanish from Twin Elms. She crosses her arms under the sleeves of her robe. But Glenfathan hospitality must be observed always. He is to be given a chance to leave on his feet before he bleeds on his back. Deliver in our name a warning. Tell Renato that if he does not leave, he will be accused of conspiring to pilfer Ingwithan relics from our lands. He won't risk a trial by the Council of Anamanfatha. Hilari draws a small wooden cage from the folds of her robe. If he won't listen, tell him that his faulty member will end in a cage, just like this black beetle, food for our birds. I'll deliver the message. Return to me when the Valiant has disappeared from Twin Elms. Alright. Convince Renato to leave Twin Elms. Alright, let's go see him next. Well, I suspect that Renato is not going to be happy about this. But we'll see what he has to say at least. Let's see, he's right down here somewhere if I remember right. Where is he? Right here. Yeah, there he is.
Hail, traveler.
Renato smiles broadly and throws his arms in the air at your arrival. My friend, welcome back. Have you recovered my coin? Alari gave me this beetle in a cage for you. She said your problem would end in the same place if you continue your stay in Twin Elms. Renato's face turns bright at the sight of the gift. Insufferable witch! She can shove that beetle in her fetid mating hole. Gesticulating with every word, spit flies from Renato's mouth as his voice grows louder. Her and her face-painting thugs will pay for this insult. He reaches out to strike the cage out of your hands. Quickly grab Renato's hand before it strikes. You reach out with blinding speed, catching Renato's hand mid-flight, stopping his blow before it strikes. He tries in vain to free himself from your grasp. Madicho! The Valian merchant shouts at the top of his lungs. Savage, filthy animals! This damn city will burn! You hear a whistling sound from nearby. I'll kill you! Renato's voice gurgles mid-sentence. The tip of an arrow, gleaming red, protrudes from his throat. The merchant quivers in a quick spasm, flailing his arms. He drops to his knees, splurts of blood flowing down his chest. You look up and notice a Glanfathan archer approaching the scene. Somebody shot him. Glanfathan huntress. It's not our custom to tolerate squabbles between Estremoran. I'm sure you understand. Before you can reply, she walks away, moving with confident strides. Renato's arms twitch a final spasm as the merchant expires in a bloody, crumpled heap. Okay. Alright, let's see what's on his body. Exceptional blunderbuss, some Valian clothing, and some other stash material. Let's grab it all. Damn. Does the huntress say anything else? Nope. Alright, tell Alari you've dealt with Renato. Alright, let's go back to her place. Alright, let's talk to Alari. You are welcome into our hearth. What news do you bring? Renato won't trouble you anymore. He's dead. Dead? I'm not surprised, given his behavior thus far. But the death of a Valian merchant could bode poorly for trade. Reaching into her robes, Alari produces a small pouch. Still, the matter is settled, and Renato will no longer darken our market. Here is your payment for services rendered. Travel safely, Estermore. And we got an influence increase. Task completed. What do we get? 1200 copper and a bunch of experience. Does she say anything else? Thank you, Estermore. You have my gratitude. Alright, I guess we're done here. Alright. Well, I think we can move on. We can go to Old Song or Elm's Reach. I think we need to go here first. Let's go to Elm's Reach. Alright, here we are in Elm's Reach. Glanfathan Home. Old Song District. Hall of Warriors. Another home. The Golden Grove. The Twin Elms. Ter Evron. And Blood Sands. Who's this guy? Protector. Tribesman, Huntress, and another tribesman. Well, we are running up on time, so this is probably a good spot for a quick save.